What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know it's Chino J. And y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if y'all want more YouTube videos. Cause I'm finna make this a thing. So, I wanted to get on here and kind of just talk about a couple things with y'all that's been on my mind recently. I'm sure a question a lot of people have, and have asked me in person, which is funny, but why I stopped dropping music. And I initially had stopped because I wasn't in the headspace to be dropping music consistently, making content that was just borderline repetitive, that was kind of just trying to fit what, I guess the internet standard of trending and trying to get into the algorithm, trying to just cater myself to something that doesn't really feel genuine to me. Because, that whole TikTok thing, that really isn't like my thing. I prefer something like this. But, I mean, hey. Yeah, I really just, wasn't in the headspace to continue to try to be consistent to something that really doesn't care about me. Because, all the fame that I was necessarily chasing, doing that, I feel like even if I was to achieve what I perceive to be successful at that point in time, it would have been here one day and gone the next, like everybody else you fucking know. So, yeah, it kind of just seemed redundant, and I really kind of just took a step back and thought, like, what do I really want to do? Which I do want to keep making music. No song out now. Link in description. But I got into boxing. As some of y'all may know. But if you don't, now you do. Which is something I really have always wanted to do since I was like 7 years old. Maybe even before that. Like, when I could write, I wanted to box. Matter of fact, when Wii Sports came out and I beat a nigga ass in daycare on Wii Sports, I was like, hey, like, I don't know what it was. I was like, I like this. Like, so, I mean, it's kind of just been something I've always wanted to do. And as a kid, I promised myself I would win Golden Gloves. Dumb dream. But I also needed something to help with my mental state at that time. So I decided to take up boxing and, just kind of let some steam off. And I ended up falling in love with it more than I thought I would. And two things I always told myself I'd be when I grow up was, one was a rapper and one was a boxer or an artist. So I really don't feel like it's me trying to try a bunch of things until something, throwing stuff at the wall until something sticks. It's more so me just being who I am. That's kind of how I look at it. And it's been helping me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just with my mental state, my physique. I'm in the best shape. Like, boy, I go to Miami any day of the week. Hey, let me know. Hey, let me know. But nah, I'm in the best shape of my life. My health is better than it's ever been. Mental state better than it's ever been. I'm probably the most disciplined I've ever been in my life. I mean, I'm making an entire YouTube video. I ain't did that up until this point. So, I mean, I like where it's taking me so far. And I feel like I genuinely do have potential in both, an equal amount of potential in both. So, I figured why not continue to pursue both? And also use YouTube as a medium to bring both of those things together. But it definitely did kind of further slow the process of me making music. It really definitely did kind of further slow the process of me making music, because it was something new that I did have to learn, and it was a new lifestyle I had to acclimate myself to. And it really did. It stressed me out a lot, but at the same time, it was a stress I didn't really mind because I enjoyed it so much. And just like with music, I had to kind of figure out my style, my flow. I had to figure out what makes me as a fighter the same way as a artist, because fighting is kind of an art when you think about it. So I kind of took some time or a lot of time away from actually recording and, being in that creative process so I could give my creative energy into finding my other style. Which, hey. It's us, you know what I'm saying? Hey. But, nah. But I feel like now I've gotten to a point where I kind of understand who I am as a fighter, and as an artist, of course. So, I feel like I can kind of return back to doing both or creating things as consistently as I used to, if not creating more, because I have, like kind of more discipline now to be consistent, even though I don't want to be consistent. And, maybe if this doesn't work, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely, I like I said, I apologize. I have not dropped nothing in since I don't know when. But what I do got coming up for y'all though, when I tell you, I don't even. Should I give a snippet? Go ahead, give a little snippet. Go ahead, give a little snippet. All right, we back. But so I'm hopeful for the future. I feel like I got a future in both. I kind of want to, in a sense, I guess you could kind of consider me going into like a Roy Jones Jr. type era. You feel me? Like, that's kind of like the same vibe. I definitely somebody I've always looked up to. Like, that's somebody who did it all. Like, they didn't really care what like a label was. You know what I'm saying? So, or he didn't really care. I feel like that really allowed him to live his life to the fullest. And I really do feel like I'm like that same type of person where I kind of don't really have like a box I fit into. I'm kind of just a person. Like, I have goals and ambitions, don't get me wrong, but like I can't really put myself into just like a singular box when it comes to like what type of person I am. So I do so much. So, and I enjoy doing everything. I enjoy doing all those things. So, but we got bad news though, bro. So with boxing being said, right now I am currently 0-2. 0-2. Motherfucking 2. How does that happen? Well, it happens, bro. That's not really something I'm ashamed of at all, honestly. I mean, I've only been boxing for 6 months. I started boxing in like August, so that was 7 months. And I took my first match, only 4 months into boxing, and I had bronchitis. Bronchitis. Bron motherfucking chitis. So, I didn't know, beforehand. I didn't know until like the next day. All I knew was when I got in that ring, I got to fighting, I could not breathe. So I mean, I feel like, for somebody who's first match in 4 months, bronchitis, hey, you do it. You do it. I dare you. Matter of fact, if you can get an amateur boxing match in 4 months and catch bronchitis and win it, I give you $1,000. I give you $1,000. Cause was not fun. Felt like I was fighting like a bad dream. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the second one, unfortunately, I didn't keep my hands up. I just got clipped. But I mean, I personally felt like I was winning the round the entire time up until that point. They decided to call it. It wasn't my decision. It's out of my hands, but I learned a lesson. And I really, again, I feel like it doesn't really define who I am as a boxer at all. I mean, this amateur, this is all about learning experience. I'm starting at the age of 23, and I mean, I've made so many leaps and bounds in sparring. I'm able to keep up with people who've been boxing for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So just because these little instances happen, it doesn't really stop anything. So, but if y'all do want me to react to my fights, my losses, comment down below, and I might do a 2-part series. Cause I'll keep it real, man. I'm gonna keep it real. If I lost, I lost. But it's dope. But it is what it is on that. If y'all want to see that, just let me know. But I guess moving forward, definitely expect a lot more YouTube content coming out of me, just with boxing and music combined. Got a music video or 2 or 3 on the way, so make sure y'all stay tapped in. And y'all make sure y'all go stream Crockpot. We might got Tote. I don't understand why you still watching the video.